So today I want to look at a lot of different arm wrestling related polls. I've put up a bunch recently. Let's kind of go through some of these. Who would win in an arm wrestling super match? Prime, John Brzenk, or Morozov? 83% for John Brzenk, even though a lot of people think the level now is so much higher than it was back in the day. Let's read some comments. Prime John beat Jack Dennis twice. Dennis was arguably bigger and stronger than Morozov right now. I'll take John. Although I don't think 2008 Denis Saplenkov was the same as Denis Saplenkov 2018 or 2014. And then obviously we saw John Brzenk lose in King of the Table against Denis Saplenkov later. But big favorite to John Brzenk, slightly surprising there. Let's go to the next one. Prime Alexei Voivoda versus Hermes Gasparini. Hermes is the favorite. I would agree. I think he would win as well. Those 35% watched arm wrestling just for the shorts. Here's a comment, kind of what I was saying earlier. People don't realize how much the sport has evolved since 10, 20 years ago. Hermes is the heavy favorite. Next poll here. Which match do you want to see most for Alijan's next right arm match? Matt Mask, Alex Krdecha, Philip Larson, Wallace Dilly. We saw Matt Mask and Alijan kind of grip up and talk about a match at EVW 23. They were kind of talking about a potential match, and Matt Mask was like, I'll pull anybody. I'd be down for that match. Looks like most people want to see him face Alijan, although I would put Alijan as a pretty significant favorite on that, even if it's the right arm. You can't go wrong with Matt Mask, either lose or win. It's entertaining to see him for sure. Who cares? We want to see Muratov versus Vitali. And I think we're going to see that left arm match either in August or September at the upcoming East vs. West events, either in Georgia or the one in China. I'm pretty sure they're going to arrange that left arm match. That's what it's certainly seeming like. Let's go to the next poll. Wallace Dilly versus Alijan. Huge favorite for Alijan. This might be a lot closer than people think, though. I'm not going to lie. Let's go to the next one. Brian Shaw versus Larry Wheels. We know both of them have lost to Leonidas, so could be interesting. Obviously, Larry is not in the sport whatsoever nowadays, but, maybe Brian Shaw isn't as well. We don't really know how long of a break he's taking or what his plans are right now. Seems like he's been cutting weight. Obviously, we saw the recent video of him talking about right now he's not going to be that guy traveling around and competing and stuff like that, but who knows if he's doing stuff behind the scenes or still practicing. There's a top comment right there. Pretty funny. I hear Larry would rather watch a match. Jokes aside, I think it would be a close one. Yeah, could be interesting. Now, this one got 15,000 votes. Which matchup are you most looking forward to at EVW 24? Huge favorite is Hermes versus Morozov, 75%. A lot of people in the comments were mentioning other matches such as Yoshi versus Irakli. That can be huge. Definitely going to be a huge match. Yoshi tends to get in absolute wars in his King's move that are just super entertaining. That could be a good one. I'm just hoping Morozov puts up a little bit of a fight and it doesn't end like the Alijan one. Yeah, for sure. Let's hope that's a entertaining match with Hermes and it's close, to some degree. Round one, Hermes center, no center here. Where is my knuckle? Morozov blabbering something in Kazakh. Ref, ready, go. Hermes, flash pins Morozov. We'll see if that happens. We will see, or if Morozov can get a stop. Definitely very curious about that. Lariat versus Parker will be fun. Definitely will be an interesting match as well. I'm liking the back and forth between those guys, making things pretty interesting. Tobias versus Krdecha match results will be unpredictable. Another good match. Can't wait to see that match. Yoshi and Irakli. Michael Todd versus Petrenko. Dennis versus Levon. Unfortunately, that is not a match that we're going to see at EVW 24. But, let's go to next poll here. Alijan versus Krdecha. Wow, this is 50-50 on the dot. That's surprising. Who would win in a right arm match? Alijan always surprises people. Who knows? His right lifts are really strong too. 50-50 rare poll. Absolutely. That is not something you usually see on these polls. Alijan struggled against some WAF contenders in right arm. Alex takes it with ease. Hard to say unless we actually see what happens on the table. The table will show. A couple more polls to look at. Philip Larson versus Alijan, big favorite to Alijan. I think I don't know. It's really hard to predict these. Again, this is right arm. Left arm, obviously, this wouldn't even be a question, but right arm, I'm curious to see a match from Alijan on the right arm in EVW, without a doubt. I think that would be interesting to see where his level is on the right arm. So we'll see if they're going to have enough time to announce him to have a match at EVW 24. Seems like it's getting really close, so probably not, but maybe in the future, who knows when. But last poll to look at here, who would win at 115? Leonidas was talking recently about the rankings at 115. Maybe he wants to cut to that weight class and be competitive with some of the top guys. So I put up this poll with Matt Mask. I know he usually competes at 105, but this could be an interesting match. People have Matt Mask as a favorite, but Leonidas has been looking very impressive with his training, very consistent as well. Matt wins when you expect him to lose and loses when you expect him to win, says this person. Every time you think Mask has it, he loses. Yeah, I think this could be a really good match. I mean, yeah, I think Leonidas is an absolute monster, and he's continuing to improve, so I'd be very curious about that match. But, guys, we are about 9 or 10 days away from EVW 24, so make sure to buy the pay-per-view. A lot of good matches. Use code TOM so you can save some money. Also, the link in my description, you can save money on tickets and any merchandise and stuff as well. So check that out and hit like and subscribe for more content, guys. Appreciate it.